exercises. So here we go. We're just going to start with a nice little march in place. Just let your arms swing. Standing one foot at a time, lifting and lowering, super simple. Most important thing when you're doing a workout with me is that you have a navel to spine connection. Belly muscles pulled in nice and strong, spine extended upward towards the ceiling, shoulders over your hips, good, and that you're breathing nice and deep. So we're just gonna move and now add your arms swinging to it. Now if you wanna add some light dumbbells to this, you absolutely can. Modify it as you want. Make it more advanced as you want. Like I said, I'm going to make more advanced videos for you, but this one's for my beginners. Good, so now we're going to step wider out to the side. Take your arms out and in. Good, out, pull in, thumbs forward, back. Good. This is just a really simple warm-up just to get your big muscles moving. Get your heart rate up a little bit before we go into the workout. Good, now we're going to keep going with the legs, sorry. We're going to take the arms, go up and pull, forward, back. Good. Trying not to let your shoulders go up to your ears. Good, keep the abs pulled nice and tight. Your heart rate should be getting up. I'm not counting here. Just go with the flow. Good. Now we're gonna lift the knee to one elbow. I'll slow it down. Elbow, step, elbow, elbow. Good, we're gonna do this a few times, then we're going to add that step out. Up and pull. Shoulders should be feeling a little burning right now, which is good. If you can't reach your arms all the way up, it's okay. You can go halfway or not do the lift at all. Up and pull. Or alternate. Down, down, up and pull. Good, now step out. Pull, 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 pull. Good. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your arms hang. Keep the knees going. Wide step knee. Wide step knee. Shake those arms out. Relax your neck. Good. Now you can see I'm using my mat width as a guide here. Totally up to you. Good. And stop and center. Good, your muscles should be nice and warm. Hips, quads, shoulders, back, chest, and your heart rate should be up. So now go to the back end of the mat. Very simple releasing of the spine. From the top of the head, roll down. Let your arms dangle, hang there. Roll back up with an inhale. Again, down. Pull those belly muscles in. You don't want your belly hanging out. Good. The more you engage those belly muscles, the more support your back is going to get, which is what we want. Roll down. Roll back up. The next one we're going to take into a walk out to plank. Bend your knees if you have to touch the floor with your hands. Walk your hands forward a few steps until you're in a plank, and then reverse it back to your feet. Roll up. 4 more times at the walk out. Roll down. Bend those knees if you need. Walk out. Walk back. Roll up. 3 more. Roll down. Walk out. Walk back. 2 more. Roll down. Walk out. Walk back. Roll up. And the last one, we're going to end it on the floor. Walk out to plank, and then just gently drop your knees and press back to child's pose. That's going to give you a nice stretch across the hips. Stay there for a few seconds. I'm going to check my notes. Okay, so now we're on our hands and knees, and we're going to go into a couple little 3-point and 2-point balance exercises. So first we're going to start with a 2-point balance, actually a 3-point balance. So hands directly under your shoulders. Knees directly under your hips. Make sure that you have a nice flat back here in this position. Let me turn to the side so you can see what I'm talking about. You want to be sure that you're not hunched over, but you're also not sunken down into your back like this, right? We want to make sure our abs are connected and our belly buttons are pulled in strong. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my NEM shirt off so that you can really see what the body and the muscles are doing. Okay, so now, hands and knees. Get ready. You need to pad your knees with something. Get a nice cushiony mat or a pillow even, because this is really important for balance and core. Okay? So we're here, hands and knees. I want you to take your left leg straight behind you. This is a 3-point balance. You have 3 points of balance. Good. Making sure that with that leg extended, you're not twisted. We'll get to that. Right now, you want to make sure both hip bones are pointing down as if they were headlights of a car, right? So now what we're going to do is take this and bring the knee into the chest. Now you're curving your spine, pulling the belly button up into the body. Bring your forehead towards your knees, and then extend it back out. In. With an exhale. Out. 3. And out. 4. And out. 5. It's okay if you can't get that leg perfectly straight behind you. 7. But squeeze your butt. 8. 9. And one more. Hold that balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that knee down. Let's go to the other side right away. Hold that balance. And knee to the chest or the forehead. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and back. Hold for 5, 4, make sure your shoulders are relaxed, 2, 1, and bring that knee down. Very good. Now, modification real quick. If your wrists hurt, you can always put your fists down on the floor. The other modification, which makes it a little bit easier, is down on the forearms. So you would be in this position. But ideally, you'd work like this, which will eventually strengthen those wrists up. Okay? So next, we're going into a 2-point balance. Take one leg back. So we'll start with that left leg. And now you're going to take your right arm forward, reaching. Energy out of the fingers, energy out of the toes, top of the head, tailbone. Extending and holding. This is the hardest part. We're going to keep holding for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that down. Switch to the other side. Extend it and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. We did about 8 seconds. 7, 8, and bring it down. Now I'm going to add to it the first exercise, plus now you're bringing your arm in. So we start with your 2-point. Find your balance. Once you have it, elbow and knee meet underneath the body. Extend out. 2. Belly to spine. You're going to feel a nice connection and stretch in the back when you do this correctly. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, in and out. Put it down to switch to the other side. Hold, find the balance. Belly to spine. Don't want to be hanging out. Pull it all in. And we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, in and out. Hold it, bring it down, and sit back into child's pose if you need a stretch. Okay, we're going into our donkey kick for the glutes, outer thigh, hip area. Again, it's get chest, shoulders, core. So you're starting in your 4-point balance. Donkey kick is exactly what we were just doing with our leg, but I'm going to add a fire hydrant to it. You'll see what I mean and why it's called a fire hydrant. So you start with the leg out behind you. The donkey kick, knee to the chest and back. Squeeze your glute. Bring the knee back into neutral without letting it hit the floor, and then lift it to the side as if you were on a fire hydrant. Bring it back down. We're going to do that 10 times. Here we go. 1, 2. As high as you can bring it. 4. Think of lifting the knee. 5. 6. You can hear my rocking in the background. 7. Can't leave me alone. Total mommy phase. 8. 9. Last one this side. Right away, switch to the other leg. Here we go. Press it back. Lift. 9. Squeeze the glutes. 8. Knee deep navel to spine. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one back. Last one side. And rest. Okay, so next we're going to go into what I call princess push-ups. I know many of you who are beginners can't do a full push-up. It's totally okay. We're not Olympians. We may strive to be, but we're not there. So it's okay to do girl push-ups or princess push-ups. They're for strength, for endurance, for all your upper body muscles are at work. But also remember, it's for the core. So let's get a nice strong center together. I want you to start with your hands as wide as your mat. Knees back. Body in a plank position. Now this is the tricky part. A lot of people will start to sink into their hips. Bring it back. A lot of people will leave their bottoms behind. Bring it with you. We're going in one position, down and up. We're going to go 10 times. Inhale as you go down, exhale as you press up. It doesn't matter how deep into it you go. It's about trying and doing your best. No excuses, ladies. Push-ups are possible for everyone. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale up. 2, exhale up. Make sure those hands are right under your shoulders. 3, 4, navel to spine. 5, 6, 7, 8, keep that neck relaxed. 9, and 10. Good. Shake out the arms. Really good job. You just have to keep trying, practicing those, and eventually you'll get into your full plank push-ups. Okay, so next, we're going to go into just a plank. And we're going to hold that for 15 counts, okay? So super simple way to get into plank. All the way down on your bellies. Now everybody can do this. Tuck the toes under so that they're pointing towards your shins. Have your feet at hip distance or a little wider apart. Elbows directly under your shoulders. First thing I want you to do is pull the belly button up towards your spine. Then you're going to squeeze your bottom. Finally, to float yourself off the floor, I want you to imagine your head going forward and your heels going back. That's going to get you lifted, and we're going to go for 15 counts. If you can't hold 15 counts, it's okay. Hold as long as you can. Come down gently. And then try again. So here we go with our plank. Bottom squeeze, navel to spine connection, chest open, heels back, head forward, and we go. Hold. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep pulling the belly in. 4, 3, 2, 1, knees bend, and rest. Really, really good. If you did 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, be proud. It's awesome. So we're gonna go now into some side leg work. So laying on your side, you can rest your head on your hand if this is comfortable, or you can lay down all the way, whatever works for your neck and your shoulder and your arm. I'm gonna go ahead here so I can talk to you and hear myself. So when you're in this position, it's very easy to let the tummy hang out. But what happens is that you start to get a little achy in the back because your back can't hold these muscles. So, like I've talked about before, you want to keep that deep navel to spine connection, pulling those muscles in, and you can see right away that everything falls into correct alignment. We're going to keep the bottom leg, and in my case it's my right leg, keep that leg bent for now. You're going to stretch your left leg. Now, I want you to look down and be able to see your toes. If your leg is behind you, automatically, if you look down, you have to strain to see your toes, which shouldn't happen. You should be able to glance down and see the full length of your leg. This is going to tell you that you're not going to strain your back at all in this exercise series, okay? So again, navel to spine connection. Now what we're going to do is take that top leg and we're going to lift it up to the ceiling and bring it back down 10 times. Now I say lift and not kick. I don't want to see a big flailing kick. I want it controlled. I want it core connected. So you're going to exhale as you lift your leg. You're going to inhale as it lowers. We're going for 10. Here we go with a lift and a lower. And a lift and a lower. Good. 3. Control it. 4. Don't let it bounce at the bottom. 5. 6. Good. 7. 8. 9. 10. Now we're going to take the knee towards the ceiling. This is called a passe. It's a ballet term. Really all it means is it's passing the bottom knee, and then press it back out straight. If your knee can't go all the way to the ceiling, totally fine. Just work within whatever range is possible. But most importantly, you're not letting yourself roll back or roll forward. Stay directly on your side. Here we go. Knee to the ceiling. 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. This is hitting those outer thighs. 6 and glutes. 5 and quads. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to develop that. Knee, leg, down. 2, up, down. 3, up. Good. 4, 5, 6, and it's okay if you can't get your legs straight. 7, do the best you can. 8, 9, and 10 to bring it down. Now you're going to bring your knee to your chest. It's called a parallel passe. As you bring that leg straight, you're going to take it slightly behind to squeeze your glutes. Tipping the body forward to counterbalance. We don't want to go into a big arch in the back here. Squeeze that bum. Knee to the chest. 10. Press it back. 9. Press it back. 8. Press it back. 7. Tummy strong. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And the last one, forward. Now I'm going to drop the knee. I know I didn't finish that last one totally fine. We're going to drop that knee down. Now your bottom leg is going to stretch. We're going to do the inner thigh on that bottom leg side. Number 1 rule here, belly connection, abs contracted. You're going to lift that bottom leg up as high as you can take it, and we're going to go with 30 pulses upward. Not bringing it all the way down. You want to keep it there and then go a little higher on your pulse. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the tummy strong. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it, lift it, lift it, lift it. And then release it down to the ground, that inner thigh burning. Fantastic. Let's go to the second side. So we're gonna break dance over to the other side and get going. Knee bent, foot in front, abs strong. Here we go with the lifts. We go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep that ab connection. 5, 4, 3. You got it. 2, 1. Passe knee up. 1. Strong tummy. 2. This is hitting those laterals. 3, 4. Outer inner thigh. 5, 6. Get a good squeeze on that quad. 7, 8, 9, 10. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn it forward, knee to the chest, and press back to the butt. 1, 2, 3. Good. 4. Stay connected in those core muscles. 5. Squeeze that butt on the back. 6. Good. 7, 8. Slight tilt forward for counterbalance. And drop that knee. Bottom leg stretched. Lift it up. Tummy connection. 30 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest that leg down. Breathe. Very nicely done. Knees bent to the chest on your back. Pulling the deep navel to spine as always. Back pressing to the ground. We're going to take one leg out, keeping one leg in. And I'm going to use my hands for this one. Pull the leg. With an exhale, switch. 1, 2, 2. Keep working on pulling your back to the ground so you're not arching up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and last one. Pull the knees into the chest. Now we're going to go both legs together. Out and in. If you need that little stretch, do it. 2. Exhale in. 3. Exhale in. 4. Exhale in. 5. Use those abs. Exhale in. 6. Exhale in. 7. 8. 9. Last one. Pull it in. Scissors are next. Legs up straight. 1 down, 1 up. 1. 1. This is the most simplified version. 2. 2. 3. 3. Keep that belly connection. 4. Back pressed into the ground. 4. 5. Arms relaxed, chest relaxed. Good. 6. 7. 8. 9. 1 more each. And pull the knees in to stretch. Very nice. Now we're going to go with a simple crunch exercise. Feet on the floor, hands behind the neck. Support your head, but don't pull on it. You're going to take a nice deep breath in through the nose, and on the exhale, crunch forward. It's tiny crunch. Just keep those abs pulled tight. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more is good. rest. The next one we're going to do is lifting the knee, twisting towards it, alternating sides. We take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist, lift the knee. Alternate your sides. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. This is obliques for that waistline. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more each. Last one. And okay, for those of you who are new to squats, this is our quick little squat tutorial, and then we're going to go into a couple of different squatting exercises. So I have a chair behind me. You're more than welcome to use one. This is how you're going to learn. Go ahead and have a seat right at the edge of your chair, bench, step, whatever. Make sure that your feet are flat on the floor, heels just slightly behind the knees, because you're going to go up and then sit back down. Hands resting on your thighs. Make sure you have your core connection. Chest is open, shoulders are back. We're going to go up and down 15 times, sitting and standing. Here we go. 1, 2. If you feel like the chair isn't behind you, you can scoot back a little bit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't hunch your back. Keep this open. 8, 9, 10. 5 more. Your legs are already working hard. 5. This is a squat. You're just sitting at the bottom of it. 3, 2. And for your last one, I don't want you to sit. I just want you to hit the seat and then stand right back up. Hit the seat and stand up. 3, 4. You can move your arms or not. Feel for the chair if you want. 6, 7. Make sure your knees are going in the direction of the toes. 9. 5 more. You know what you're doing? You're doing squats. Welcome to squats. 3, 2. Last one. Have a seat. Relax for a quick second. We're going to take the chair away. Now, pretend it's behind you. We're going to continue with our squats. First, the parallel position. Toes forward. Weight planted into the heels of the feet. Knees are going to go in the direction of the toes. Core connection. Shoulders are back. Hands wherever you want them to be. I always put mine in front so that they're out of the way. I think chest high. Here we go. Imagine that seat is behind you. Bend your knees. Bounce off the seat. Squeeze your bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't go too deep to start. 5. Just get the muscles moving. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to take the feet a little wider apart. So now they're wider than your hips. Toes are still pointed forward, but I want you just to take a slight rotation outward. Knees are going to go out over the toes. Test it here. If they're knocking in, If they're going out, Weight on all 10 toes, knees going in their direction. Here we go with 10 more squats. Make sure you're sticking your butt out. Don't be afraid to do that, but keep your chest up at the same time. Here we go. 10, 9. Keep the weight in your heels. Lift your toes off the floor. 8, 7. Go slow. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now we're going into our wide stance squats. Legs are still hip distance, actually a little wider than hip distance apart. Toes rotated even more outward. Now test it first. Squat down a little, abs engaged, shoulders back. Make sure your knees are going in the direction of your toes. If they're knocking in, line them up. Okay, that's how you do it. I'm going to go a little wider. Stand up straight, abs engaged, shoulders back. Butt going back, chest going up. Here we go for 10. Squat down. 2. Get a nice stretch. 3, 4. Nice and deep. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and stand. Good. So now if you are still feeling a little bit, if you're not feeling tired in the quads yet, you can go back, repeat through the tutorial again. Or next we're going to go into a quick little reverse lunge exercise. So start standing with the legs close together, just a tiny bit wider than all the way. You're going to stand up nice and tall. We're going to take the right leg behind, straight back, drop the knee down, and then bring it back in. Right away to the left leg back, drop down and in. And we're going to go 9 more. 9. 8. Very nice. 8. If you need to balance onto something, hang on, do it. 7 or 6. Let's just go right now. 5. It's okay. 5. Keep your weight in the heel of the front foot. 4. 4. 3. 3. 2. 2. And 1 more each. Last one. And stand. Good. Now you can always go back and repeat your squats. Whichever position feels good, keep it going. You can do 10 more, 15 more. Make sure you're working in good form. Okay, we're going to go on now to some arms. Okay, because we're not using weights, I want you, when you're doing body weight arm work or standing arm work, to think about flexing your muscles as if you were posing in the mirror, squeezing those muscles. What we're going to do is pretend we have weights. If you have cans of beans or full water bottles, you can use those as dumbbells, or you can use a nice light dumbbell or anything that feels comfortable. For my advanced ladies, use the weight that feels good. You should be able to do 10 reps comfortably, 12, 13, 14, 15 reps with a little bit of a challenge and a struggle, but not losing your form. Okay, so I'm going to show this without any weight. We're going to go with bicep curls 2 directions. We're going to go palms to the shoulders, right away out, palms to the side of the shoulders. And again, you're flexing your muscles. Here we go for 20 sets. Curling 1, 1, 2, nice and tall, abs engaged. 3, you can always fist your hands for more of a flex feeling. Good. 6, squeezing. 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, relax neck. This is 10 sets. We're going for 10 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. They should be getting fatigued if you're doing this right. Even without weight. 17, 18, because you're contracting those muscles. And 1 more each. 20. Good. Now, you could have added a knee lift. Totally cool. Or just a balance. Yeah, and for my advanced ladies, you could always do a reverse lunge. You can also add this to your squats in any leg position, just to advance the work even more. Okay? Now we're going to go with shoulders. Again, no weights involved unless you want to add that. The arms are going to lift forward and side. Here we go for 20 sets. Shoulders down, chest up, abs engaged. Here we go. Front and side. Good. No higher than shoulder height. As you're doing this, make sure your back is pulled down and your shoulder blades are pulled together as if they were hugging your spine. Good. 7. Good. 8. 9. Almost picture you're in the water and you're lifting for 10 more. Lift. Make it effortful. 9. 8. You don't need weights for it to be effective. 7. 6. 5. And like I said, you can use bottles of water, cans of beans, soup, whatever you've got laying around the house, use it. Find some of your kids' toys. 2 big cars or trucks can work as weights as well. 1 more each forward and side. And relax the arms down. Roll the shoulders out a little bit to relax them. Good job. Okay, we're gonna go into a tricep kickback. Again, you don't need weights. You can add them, but if we're contracting the muscle as if you were flexing it for a selfie, you're gonna make the muscle contract and it's gonna work. So it's the contraction and release of the muscle that's important. I'm gonna face the side here so you can really see what the muscles are supposed to be doing. I'm gonna set it up like this. Knees bent, as if you got knocked in the hips, tilt forward. But in that tilt forward, don't let your belly go. Pull those muscles in. Back pulled tight. Now I always say that you should feel a little bit like a duck. That kind of rounded idea here. It's not that you're popping your rib cage out, it's that your shoulders are pulled back and your hips are kind of pooched back a little bit. Next, your elbows are pulled back like wings. And what you're gonna do is kick both arms back, squeezing them straight and then slowly bending them. We're gonna do 10 with the hands like this, palms in. Then we're gonna flip the palms back as if you were hitting something up in the air behind you for 10, okay? This is gonna hit 2 parts of the tricep. So we're gonna go for 10, squeeze, 9, 8, feel that squeeze, 7, 6, 5, nice long neck, 4, 3, 2, hold it there, flip the palms up, bend it, bringing your fingertips forward and push back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and let's just go for it. The third position, palms will be down as if you were bringing them to your shoulders forward. 10 of those, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand. Good, now the point of the 3, tricep means there are 3 heads to the muscle. Just like with the bicep, we did 2 different directions. Tricep, you want to hit all 3 to get proper tone, proper strength throughout the entire muscle. Okay, so if you were doing a tricep on one of those cable machines at the gym, there are generally 3 pieces of, 3 hand positions. You could use the rope for the parallel, right? Then you can get a bar overhand for the palms up 1, and then underhand for the palms down 1. It's just a new way of, not a new way, just another way of translating this exercise into an at-home workout. Go ahead and do an overhead press. So again, without weights, what you're doing is if you are pressing something up towards the sky, we're gonna also add an around the world to that. So it's gonna be up, bring it down, bring it back up, pull it down, and you're gonna press around, up, pull it down, 3, around, up, pull it down, 4, press, pull, around, pull it down, press, 5, around, pull it down, good, 6, around, up, down, good, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to add a challenge for the last 10. 1 leg up, 2. Actually, that was 1. Haha, 2. Pull down, 3, 4, 5. Switch legs up, 1, 2. They should be fatigued. 3, 4. Last one. Press up, down, up, and ooh, mine are burning. Yours should be too. Okay, so the last thing we're gonna do is a quick little stretch. I'm gonna take the arms up. And then drop them with an exhale. Again, up. And exhale. One more up. Exhale to roll down through the spine. Bend your knees. Let your heels come off the floor. Breathe. Dropping your head down. You should get a nice stretch down the length of the spine and across that lower back. Still keep the navel to spine connection as you're doing this. Good. Drop the heels to the floor and stretch the legs as much as you can. If your legs get straight and your hands come off the floor, totally fine. Just keep pulling the belly button to the spine, hanging over. Nodding the head up and down like you're saying yes to release the neck muscles. And then roll up through the spine.